Hey everybody, John Foss. I'm talking with Daniel Radcliffe about his new film, Escape from Pretoria, which is in theaters right now. Daniel, thanks for being with us. Tell us about the film.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me. So yeah, the film is, as you said, Escape from Pretoria, and it is a true story of a real life prison break that happened in South Africa in the late 1970s. I play a guy called Tim Jenkin, again a real person who was imprisoned along with his best friend Stephen Lee, and they were imprisoned for fighting against apartheid, basically. And they then were able to escape from prison in what I think is one of the most genius, simple yet insanely difficult ways to escape from a prison. And when I read the script, I was just like, how is this story not better known? So it was very cool to be a part of, hopefully, sort of showing their story to a wider audience.
In this film, you play Tim Jenkin, and this film is based on his story. And Tim said that you are the only person that he would want to play him in this film because you're, quote, politically motivated. In what way would you say you are politically motivated?
I mean, I think I am, aware of politics. I'm like all of us are. Like we've all become obsessive news junkies. Like I'm motivated, but I wouldn't say that. Like I would hate to try and sit here and make myself sound like I'm on a pedestal or like I'm doing anything about it. Like, I mean, I've done like volunteer shifts here and there and stuff, but like not. I mean, there are people that dedicate their lives to activism and to politics as Tim did. So I'm very wary of sitting here and saying like, yeah, I mean, I'm politically, I have many thoughts and feelings, but I don't, I honestly don't want to be another actor sitting here talking about how politically active there are when there are people in the world who just do that for their everyday lives and do not ask for applause for it.
Has Tim Jenkins seen the film now that it's finished? And if so, what were his thoughts?
Yes, he has, and he likes it, thank God. I was very much like, I want you and everyone watching this at home to really enjoy the movie. But frankly, the fact that Tim enjoys it means that we have done our jobs. I was very nervous about him seeing it because it is, it is his life, and it is in many ways the story that defined his life or defined part of his life. He did many other incredible things after it. So when you're doing that, you really want to do it justice, and there is sort of a certain amount of pressure on you or that you sort of place on yourself to really like honor the man and his motivations for doing what he did. And so I'm so happy that he likes it. Like our director was texting me when he was watching the film, and I was just sitting there being like, oh God, please text me the minute you know what he thinks so I can get out of this anxiety. But yeah, fortunately he likes it, so we're okay.
What is the state of race relations currently in South Africa today?
I mean, I know it's very complicated, and I know that, most of this stuff, that's the thing, this stuff was not long ago. It is still a country that is very much in the aftermath of this system being shut down, but the system of apartheid, that is. It is crazy to think that any country will just come out of that and suddenly be like, okay, we're all fine again and we're all friends. Like, that's obviously never going to happen. And I suppose they are going through what would be like their version. They would still be in what we would consider in like the American South to be like Reconstruction or something like that, I'm sure. But I don't know enough about the specifics of the current state there to comment in any way on that. We filmed the movie in Australia, so it wasn't like we were sort of there getting like on the ground expertise in what the current situation is either. So yeah, I don't want to sit here to pretend to be very knowledgeable about it when I'm not.
Your co-star in this film, Ian Hart, actually worked with you on Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. What was it like working with him again and so many years later in such a different role?
It was amazing. It's amazing to be able to work with somebody when you're 10 and then work with them again when you're 30 and it be, I don't know, like, it's just nice. I'm able to appreciate what a cool, lovely guy and great actor he is way more now than I was when I was a kid. So yeah, and I've actually had that experience. I've had that experience a few times recently, where the play I'm doing in London at the moment, one of the guys in it with me is somebody I worked with on maybe my first or second day ever on a film set when I was 9. So that's 21 years ago now. So yeah, I'm having lots of these sort of full circle moments where I get to work with people again. But then also, I am now just a horrible yardstick for how old everyone feels. Because if you met me when I was 10 and I'm now meeting you and working with you and telling you that I'm 30, it's you can see the sort of the looks on people's faces of, oh God, don't say that. So much time must have passed.
All right, well, Daniel Radcliffe, thank you so much for being with us. Twin Cities, make sure you check out Escape from Pretoria in theaters right now. Thanks, Daniel.
Awesome. Thank you so much, mate. Have a lovely day. Cheers.